Welcome to a tiny episode of Stationeers News. It's the 8th of February 2026. We have two small changes. One is pretty much irrelevant to a Stationeers player, which is the sorter and logic sorter have a slightly different 3D model. Much more relevant is that the station batteries are now also being discharged when on the outside. That has been a long-standing bug. Well, see, if you have them in the room and there's a vacuum, or when it's very cold, they will be discharged because that's how a battery would naturally behave. But on the outside, for whatever reason, that simulation aspect didn't kick in. Now it does. And the rest of this episode will just show you that. That's all. Here we have the logic sorter and the sorter. This is what they look like right now. Slightly interesting, I wonder if that's a mistake of the editor. This one, the sorter, has this white lid as the default lid, and this one, well, yellow. Wonder if that's intentional. Anyway. Okay. Here we have a room. It doesn't have to be closed up, it just has to have a building on all sides. And here we have world. So let's give these guys a little bit of charge. 100 kilowatts coming in. That's enough. Now the device configuration cartridge, which by the way the developers don't quite like. It's not quite multiplayer compatible. Multiplayer in Stationeers is extremely network heavy, so that Steam P2P can't even cope. So their own networking engine is what you should use instead, although I can't help you with that. Something port forwarding. Anyway, the device configuration cartridge is something that they at some point want to remove. Of course, it would leave a hole, and maybe that's the reason they haven't yet done that. Anyway, you can see here the station battery on the outside and the one on the inside. Both are being discharged, even though there's nothing connected here. There's nothing like hidden underground. You can see here there's no cable connection, and the floor is not frames with some flat wall on it or something, or cladding, which is the same but cheaper and simpler, but instead it's really just naked frames. Yep. And that's all for today.